Hi, I'm Tom Scarpello of Revology Cars, and this is car number 253, a 1966 Mustang GT convertible in Porsche Violet Chromaflair with Rolls-Royce Arctic White leather interior. Today I'm going to take you on a walk around of this car, and we're going to go for a drive. Let's get started. All right, 1966 Mustang GT convertible Violet Chromaflair. This is a Porsche color. It was first introduced on the 2000 Porsche 911 Carrera for Millenium Edition as an exclusive color. It was later made available through Porsche's Paint to Sample. So over the years, clients have been able to have their Porsches painted in this color. It is a very unique and unusual color. It's a color shifting paint, which means that depending on the angle at which you look at it, it changes color. That's done through a three-stage process. You have a base coat that's black, and then the mid coat that carries the pigments that have the color shifting properties, microscopic particles that scatter the light kind of like a prism. So it gives you a different color depending on the angle at which you look at it and what the ambient lighting is. First time I saw this car in the factory, I thought it was black. And then I looked at it from a different angle and I thought it was purple. And then at some angles, it looks a little bit brown. It just looks really cool. It's a really neat, subtle color, not gimmicky in any way. I really, really like it. I think it's really sharp. So the interior of car 253 is trimmed in a Arctic White Nappa leather. Now this is a Rolls-Royce Nappa leather, very luxurious, but of course all of the durability, the abrasion resistance, the sun loading capability that you would expect from an automotive grade leather from a company like Rolls-Royce. All of the white interiors we've done to date have used the Mercedes ivory leather. It's a little bit more of an off-white. This is a true white, and I think the name Arctic White is very appropriate for this color. It's just a really cold, clear, vivid white. It looks really cool, particularly against the very dark violet Chromaflair exterior. Now the client selected, and I think very tastefully by the way, the contrast stitch in purple. It's a very dark purple that brings out the exterior color. She selected the leather wrapped wheel. Tastefully done. Very nice execution on the color and trim. All right, so enough looking. Let's go drive. All right, so we're driving 253 66 Mustang GT convertible, 5-liter TIVCT DOHC, also known as the Coyote. Sounds so nice. All right, now I got a really slow Honda Civic in the on-ramp. That's a bummer. Oh well. I got the top down. It's 68 degrees. It's sunny, beautiful Florida morning. It's cool. I can just go slow and steady. Let's talk about this Violet Chromaflair paint, which I'm really looking forward to seeing the video and seeing how the paint reflects in this sunlight. Now, this was not the first OEM application of a color shifting paint. The first was actually Ford in 1996 with the color Mystic, which was applied to a limited number of the 96 SVT Cobras that were produced. Around 2,000 units were painted Mystic paint. It was really revolutionary at the time. You know, no one had ever seen anything like that, maybe in the custom world, but certainly not from an OEM. This was a BASF paint, BASF technology. And, you know, it was really kind of mysterious because at the time, in order to achieve that color shifting property, they used pigments that were also used in US currency. They were an anti-counterfeiting measure. It was a controlled material, and if you ever had an accident and had to repaint your car, you had to go through this long process to get approval in order to get the replacement paint, even up to somehow involvement of the US Secret Service. It was just really all kind of mysterious and made it, I think, even more interesting. Like that paint color kind of made it a mystery. And then, you know, of course, Porsche came out with this Violet Chromaflair in the year 2000. And then when I was at SVT in 2004, it actually was during 2003 model year, the design team approached us to say, hey, we've got this new formulation color shifting paint. This one's made by DuPont. It's a lot more vibrant and expressive than the old Mystic in '96? And would you be interested in putting this on a car and doing another special edition Cobra? So at SVT, we thought, yeah, sure, we're always up for doing special editions. The Mystic was cool and people considered it a collector's item. So we launched this new formulation and called it Mystachrome to kind of reflect that it was sort of an evolved version of that original Mystic. That car did really well. We did about 1,000 Mystachrome Cobras in the year 2004. Now, what was really unique about that was we also had Mystachrome leather in the interior. So the designer said, you know, hey, by the way, we can also dye the leather in this color. Would you be interested in that? And, you know, at first I thought, well, gosh, you know, that sounds kind of over the top. But then why not? I mean, Mystachrome is already just over the top. So why not have matching leather interiors? So I said, yeah, let's do it. We did Mystachrome inserts in the seats and the door panels. And it was really cool. And people really loved it. And even today, those cars are among, well, the SVT Cobra already is a collector's item for a lot of other reasons, but the Mystachrome Cobras are special even within that very desirable run of cars. So it's neat. You know, anything low volume, unique is always appealing on a specialty vehicle like Mustang. Maybe it's something that we'll do more of. You know, we're doing the 135 series Cobra Jet. We've already sold 3 of the 5. There's 2 more left. I think doing these kind of limited runs of a special configuration is neat. It's always nice to have something that's special and different and limited, and it won't be built again. Yeah, we'll see. So many things we could potentially do.